Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines, but we'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I guess we're at a point now where everyone went from saying that Lil Durk wasn't coming home, including us, to now people are saying it's a possibility that he just may, after being able to present a bond package for the third time in less than a year. Actually, just months apart, which is kind of crazy when you understand the legal system and understand that this doesn't just happen. But I guess when you got money, like I always tell y'all, whatever laws that apply to us may not apply to these rappers. Now, not to get it confused neither, a lot of people are thinking that this means Lil Durk is coming home in reference to beating the case. No, it's not what all this means. Right now, he's currently just fighting to get out of jail so he could fight his case from the outside. However, he's still being charged with M for hire, his trial is still set to appear in October, and the evidence they have against him according to the feds still remain. If y'all remember, he's also been hit with another charge for stalking when it comes to the case of Lil Pab, and also in December it was made public that his name has been mentioned in another sealed indictment for the unaliving of a guy by the name of Stephon Mack, who they allege had something to do with Lil Durk's brother, D-Thing, being unalived. They're saying that in that case, allegedly Durk paid the suspects to unalive Stephon Mack, which they're saying that he will also be hit with an M for hire charge due to that incident as well. So personally, I think that, along with him being a flight risk due to them feeling that he was trying to leave the country before he was arrested, plays a big part in why they may not want to release him. They probably feel, what's the sense in letting him go when he's already in their custody and they have a charge along with another indictment where they're trying to tie him to in the first place. So who knows? Now on the flip side of that, when it comes to this new bond package, like stated before, this is Durk's third time presenting a bond package, and this time they're saying that he's upping the antes. Back in December of 2024, he presented a bond package consisting of Durk's 2 homes in Georgia, worth a combined $2.3 million and $1 million in cash from his record label. That bond package was denied and he was ordered to remain in jail. Right before that bond hearing is when they brought up the sealed indictment for the unaliving of Stephon Mack. Feds say that they have both of the suspects in text messages stating that they're waiting to get paid for the hit from Lil Durk. Fast forward to April 2025, for the second time Durk's legal team was pushing to not only get him a bond, but was also advocating for the judge to dismiss the case due to the prosecutors presenting misinformation to the grand jury based on song lyrics. According to the prosecutors, they say Lil Durk trolled Quando Rondo after the shooting of Lil Pab by putting an excerpt of Quando yelling no after seeing the lifeless body of his cousin Lil Pab. They will also allege that the lyrics in the song was aimed towards Quando, proving that he even rapped about the unaliving. However, Durk's lawyers would prove that the song wasn't a shot at Quando, and in fact, they would get the producer of the song to testify and state that the song was recorded 7 months before the shooting even occurred, and the videos they were using as proof were fan-made, never coming from Durk or anyone associated with OTF, which would mean that the song and his lyrics had nothing to do with Quando Rondo or Lil Pab, according to his attorney, Drew Finland. As they were pushing to get the whole case dismissed, they also offered more a part of the bond package just in case the dismissal didn't go through. In the second bond package, they included approximately $900,000 in equity and real property, $1 million in cash, and additional third-party sureties, as well as the home detention and 24/7 surveillance by a security service. Now, most people thought Durk was getting out for sure, because if they wanted to keep him in, then why would they grant him another bond hearing in just a few months apart, right? However, that still wasn't enough, because on May 8th, the bond package was denied yet again, with the judge stating that nothing changed. That'll make her want to change her mind to let him free. Nancy Dillon would tweet, quote, "Lil Durk denied bail again. He smiled at the crowd of about 20 supporters as he was remanded." Not to mention, Durk had broken the federal facility rules by making 3-way calls and using other inmates' pins to make calls. But to be honest with y'all, that's clearly just their excuse to keep him in there, because like I said before, everyone and their mother make three-way calls and use other people's pins inside of jail. Hell, they're doing it right now as we speak. It's done so much to the point where people tend to even forget that you're not even supposed to. But no one ever cares because getting penalized for it is very rare, but I guess not in Durk's case. Now the feds being the feds and the tricksters that they are, they purposely waited until a few days prior and then hit Durk with a new charge right before the second bond hearing. He will be hit with a stalking death charge, which is still pertaining to the case of Lil Pab, but I feel they added it at the last minute as a tactic to make him look bad to the judge and keep him from getting released. Now that we know about the previous two bond hearings, it's been reported that Durk's legal team is seeking another bond hearing, and this third one is coming just days after being denied for the second one. Now, like I told y'all before, it seems like these celebrities operate within a different law systems than we do, because this isn't the first or second bond hearing, it's going to be the third one, and it's less than 2 weeks of being denied from the last one. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't know anybody else that have been able to even do this. I'm not saying it's impossible, well clearly, but this isn't something you see every day at all. Now, according to reports, the third bond package is offering more, and his attorneys are looking to get another hearing date. According to Rap House TV, in a post they made about the increased bail offer, it'll say, quote, Lil Durk has submitted a third bail proposal, this time offering a total package that includes $1 million in cash from his own funds, another $1 million in cash from his record label, Alamo Records, and a $700,000 in real estate equity. Court documents also state that the offer includes the potential addition of third-party generators or sureties to meet whatever bond amount the court determines. As part of the proposed release conditions, Lil Durk will be placed under home confinement, monitored electronically, and supervised around the clock by RSEC security service. Now, I also seen in other articles that they're looking to switch the judge for this case. I'm assuming they're trying to paint the narrative that the judge may have it out for Durk, which is why they want a new judge. But honestly, she hit it on the head the last time. She said nothing changed. And nothing did change. What they're offering in this new bail package is just $1 million more that's coming from him, and that's pretty much it. But nothing changed that's going to convince her that she should allow him to be released, because like I said, the only thing that changed was $1 million more being given. But honestly, she's right. My thing is this, even if they are allowed to switch judges, what's going to be the difference in convincing her to let him be released? You can have 3, 6, 9, however many judges. However much judges you swap out, the guidelines in which you're held to does not change. So the question becomes, what have changed? Clearly it's not about the money, because they would have taken it a long time ago. So what's the difference in this bond package that they're going to use to convince the judge whether it's a new one or an old one? Now, before I end this video, let's just say this. A lot of people find it strange how as soon as a certain someone gets unalived, suddenly again, Durk is now looking to get another bond to get out. And I'm not going to get too deep into it, but for y'all that know, you know, and for the rest, just figure it out. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.